takes time.
I'm laughing though. What's up, guys? We are back at the Make Your Move podcast, and we have the heir to the throne of Hagedorn's, Jake Kopser.
Thank you for having
Dang.
me. Thank you for having
We
me.
need an applause button when I get the names right, all right?
That's over there. I could have hit it. Run over there and hit it.
Got it. So, Jake,
Yes, sir.
first off, let's get this on the table. Your cousins are with Tungate?
Our moms are sisters. Josh is the second oldest of the Maddox family, near the bottom. So one of the younger ones.
I still see facial features of him and his family in you.
Oh boy.
And I hear it a little bit in your voice, too.
Oh boy.
So
This is a good thing or a bad thing?
Oh, I mean, it's Josh. It's a good thing, until you piss him off, until he gets mad Ned Flanders style. Josh is probably the only one watching right now. Most of our reviews come after we kind of cut this up and turn it into some reels and stuff like that. But, yeah, man. So Hagedorn's has been in the community forever. Hagedorn Appliances, I see them recommended nonstop every time somebody says, hey, I need to get a new fridge or whatever online. You're always being mentioned.
Yep.
Tell us about the company, how you relate to it, and when it started, all that good stuff. Give us a little background.
Yeah, absolutely. So Hagedorn Appliances is in its fourth generation of owners. I will be the fifth generation. My father purchased the company back in 1998 with his uncle, who was the owner. His uncle actually married a Hagedorn, and that is kind of where my family comes into it.
Got it.
Hagedorn was founded in 1941 at the original location. So the original location was actually where our parking lot currently is.
Oh, okay.
So the building kind of outgrew itself, which is a positive, and they ended up building our current building behind the original building. So we're still in the original location.
Yeah.
And it is a roundabout way of, hey, we're still a family business because it has never gone outside of a family member.
Yeah. In
So
5 generations.
5 generations. So.
That's amazing. That's a great run. What do you accredit to that? Why is Hagedorn still around and probably other companies have come and gone?
Yeah, so we really focus on the community. A lot of what we pertain to is just meeting the needs of everybody. So whatever you're needing, we'll try our best to accommodate to what you have. We have a wide variety of what you can find at the big box stores to a lot of the specialized individual kind of niche market items. So yeah, we originally started out as appliances and lawn care. So yeah, we sold lawnmowers and
Really?
yeah, we sold it all. Back when the original owners started the
gotcha.
company.
Okay.
My uncle actually still sold chainsaws and lawnmowers up until when he knew it was a dying industry for the smaller business. And my dad has focused on the higher end community because, big box stores move in and they can kind of squeeze you dry.
Yeah.
So kind of have to adapt.
You know, what I've heard about you guys and what I've seen is you do that kind of specialty stuff. Like you'll actually try to fix some shit first.
Yeah.
You know, like I think that just the new norm in society now with businesses is if something breaks, you'll take it to them and say, "Hey, this broke," and they're just kind of like, "Yeah, well, you might as well buy a new one. By the time we tear that open and do this and that, it's going to cost this much, and you might as well just buy a new one."
Yeah.
But yet, you guys seem to keep it, relatively affordable and try to help people before just pushing them into mine.
So you have a repair service team that.
So for my understanding, I think in our market, we are the only in-house service. So we are the only appliance company that has our own service techs.
Oh, sweet.
A lot of the competitors that we have to go to outside servicers or directly to the manufacturer.
Really?
Which is a pain in the ass.
Which is a pain because you're calling a 1-800 number and waiting for a call back.
Usually it's never covered.
Correct. So, and there are some instances where a customer calls and is like, "Hey, we have, this microwave. What can be repaired on it?" A lot of times we're like, "Well, it's a $100 microwave. It costs us $100 to go out there,
That makes sense.
buy a new one." But for, new product, if you get a new washer and
Get that new LG piece of trash that goes out
And-
on you.
and 2 months later, you're already having control board issues, instead of calling LG, you're calling our number and we'll come out and replace it. And it's all, we deal with all the warranty, we deal with all the manufacturer hoorah, and and we get with everything.
So
That's
do you
what
have
people like to hear.
Do you have a full-time person handling the paperwork, pushing the papers on that warranty stuff?
Yes, so we have
Take that.
we actually have a well put together service department. We've got the main manager, and he's got 3 assistants. One of his assistants is 100% warranty. Obviously, when phones are busy, she'll kind of kick on it, but she is solely on warranty. And then we just not hired, but kind of transitioned her role into manufacturer exchanges. So sometimes, we go out, we're like, "Well, we've tried all these things." So we'll call the manufacturer like, "Hey, can you send one of your guys out and see if they can fix it? And if they can't fix it, then we'll get with the manufacturer, and the manufacturer swaps it out, and we deal with all the customer doesn't have to call anybody."
So with such a
That's huge.
large service team, are the products that bad nowadays?
Compared to back then, 100%. There's,
We know
I mean,
that.
yeah, there's no
I mean,
argument.
are they made to break, in your opinion, or what's the problem?
I would say it's just the tools that the manufacturers are turning to. If you rip open a washer from the 60s, everything in there's metal or stainless steel.
Trying to cut costs on.
Cut costs. There's a lot of plastic pieces now, and obviously with plastic, any sort of movement that's not supposed to happen, something's bound to break.
So I'm wondering how much money they actually save over metal versus plastic. Is it a fuck ton, or you think, or is it?
I mean, that's a good.
Metal's a precious resource, and plastic, they're making it out of thin air, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, it's expensive still because Samsung's paying billions of dollars.
We're talking weight too.
For plastic to hold their cameras in
Mm-hmm.
place. Like plastic is actually pretty damn expensive because it costs a lot of money for recycling and forming and all that. It's like, are they really saving that much? Could they make an $800 washer, a $1,000 washer that lasts way longer? Would it save them money in the long run to switch to that? Like, that's what I don't understand.
So one argument that I have with a lot of customers that go for LG, GE, we at Hagedorn kind of push Speed Queen. Speed Queen has kind of stayed the same washer since pretty much the beginning of time, really.
Yeah, really?
So they are really the only manufacturer that is built to last 25 years. And they market themselves.
Someone did it.
Speed Queen, remember that?
Yeah.
So
So
do they cost substantially more? Or?
100%. So they lead the laundry industry by a mile in top load in
Do
laundry,
they make those?
So this is some Mercedes type shit.
basically.
Do they make the commercial stuff for the laundromats?
Yes. So
Okay.
That's where I thought I've heard this before.
they lead the industry in commercial. Like
Okay.
I don't quote me on the numbers, but they're like 60% commercial.
I feel like I've seen Speed Queen's logo in a Marriott where they have to wash all the linens and stuff like that.
So if you drive down 18, the laundromat on the corner of where the Florence,
Yeah, I got you.
whatever,
Skate park?
yes, they used to have Speed Queen laundry across their top because that's all they have in there is Speed Queen. Yeah, I think it's since changed with their rebranding, but Speed Queen leads the industry in appliances, and I actually got the opportunity to tour their plant last year. Their motor is still like a full put together metal, just looks like a transmission basically.
Yeah.
And their drum is still stainless steel. Their parts that are surrounding it are still steel. They obviously have plastic just because of availability and ease of use. So like the water valves, pretty much everybody uses plastic on the water valves.
Yeah.
Those really don't fail often, though.
Well,
Do they?
they do. 100%. And they're really easy to, cross thread or
That's the problem.
over tighten. So it's Speed Queen is built to last, but then there's kind of like a but to it. It's
It's kind of like the powertrain transmission's built to last, like in a Dodge.
yes.
Everything else is going to have the same problems as everybody else.
Correct. They tend to have issues on their control boards, not necessarily their appliance themselves. With any control board, it just goes bad.
Yeah.
But the but that we say with Speed Queen is, yes, they're built to last 25 years, but the average American does about 7 to 12 loads a week. They're basing it on 1 load a day. So it's like, yes, it does last 25 years, but if you're a family of 5, putting 5 loads a day basically into it, it's not going to last 25 years, but it will last you longer than any other brand.
Yeah.
Statistically.
What's the cost difference approximately versus an LG? LG's 800, 900, whatever, 600.
So I would say the average LG is around 800 to 900, and the starting Speed Queen now is 1200, and that's the base model.
It's not a whole lot more.
Yeah, that's fucking
No.
pay it.
The biggest factor that people don't buy Speed Queen is it has a fraction of the capacity size. So, like 2.7.
We got some ups and downs here.
Yes.
You're really giving us the knowledge on these products. I love
Yes. So
you got a basically a small ass drum in there.
yes.
They've used the same drum since they
They're using up all the
started.
space for the
Pretty
big metal
much.
engine in there.
They're like, we're not changing shit.
Pretty much.
Like,
pretty much.
We're keeping it. We're not fixing something that's not broken.
Yes, and 100%, and it works. And their demand is so high that shipments are hard to come by, and we pride ourselves that we have a high stock inventory of it, and we're pretty much the only people.
So is that your top recommendation?
Every time somebody walks in
Yeah.
through the door,
Tell
what
us
do
this
you
one
want?
then. Tell us the opposite. What's the ones that we should stay away from? The one at least.
Samsung.
Samsung?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a Samsung and I've had massive troubles.
So
Sensors, the sensors on it.
So we dropped Samsung as a company in COVID because they dropped all small dealers for servicing. So even if we did sell it, you'd still have to call a 1-800 number.
Yeah.
So with that information, we were still selling it. Inventory was low, but we would sell it, and then somebody would be like, "Hey, you just delivered this and it's not working." And we're like, "Sorry, we are not allowed to even touch the washer." So we dropped them because it was, frustrating customers.
Yeah, I was going to call.
I'm sure you
yeah.
kind of put this in their ear before you delivered it. Hey, we can't service these. I'm just
Correct.
letting you know. It's
Correct.
cheaper, but
Correct.
They're not expecting it to arrive and not turn on.
Correct.
I expect nothing to work when I get it. Is that bad?
Kinda.
That's.
I mean, literally.
I mean, you're
honestly,
setting yourself up for less heartache.
I mean,
Yeah, because like I just know everything is cheap as shit, so I'm like, it probably isn't gonna work.
I love you as a customer because when we deliver something and it doesn't work, a lot of people end up blaming us. And we're like, well, we're kind of the middleman. We're
Like you guys made the fucking washer.
exactly.
Like,
Exactly.
It's not your fault.
Yeah. So there's a lot of people that
But to a point, they're going to be like, well, why do you carry this and supply it to us? And then you guys made the call to yank them.
exactly.
That's why you guys have been around forever.
Yeah.
Because you're really focused on customers and their experience rather than
Yeah.
just selling the shit.
And a lot of things that I tell my delivery guys is you're the last people that they see in this transaction. So if they hear you bad mouthing an appliance, they're gonna call me being like, "Why did you sell me a crappy appliance if your delivery guys don't like it?"
Yeah.
So
Delivery guys, man, they're the they're the whisperer, right?
Yep.
They're the one that has contact with the
Yep.
customer,
Yep.
or even the guys who go work on them too.
Yep.
They're also a contact that's be like, I wouldn't have this in my house.
yep,
That's happened, I'm sure.
it is multiple times. It has happened, and unfortunately, you kind of have to bite the bullet and let the customer talk
Start
it out.
listening. You guys tell me first before you tell the customer.
Yeah. So
Getting the feedback from them was probably good because they're the ones out there, boots on the ground, dealing with all that, non-sales part, the part where it meets the customer. They're out there in the thick of it.
yeah.
Man, I love that you guys have been around forever, and the customer service aspect of it probably is why.
Yeah, 100%.
So many businesses today are just. I think it goes to what Richie always talks about and gets mad about. A lot of businesses are basically marketing. They're marketing companies. There are people who come in and are like, "Hey, this thing is making money. How can we market it and get more sales?" And they're really focused on that rather than product, focus.
Yeah. Well, ultimately, you can market all you want, but if I'm watching TV, just like I'm sure a lot of my generation is, once the commercials come on, I go straight to my phone, which is a bad habit. But the biggest thing that you can do as a company is word of mouth. If your friend says, "Hey, I need whatever, I need a washer, I need a dryer," and their response is, "Oh, you have to go to Hagedorn Appliances.
Yeah.
You have to go to Hagedorn. They treated me so well. The salesperson was great. The delivery guys were great. They matched all the prices that I found on any other website. They were fantastic."
Yeah.
That's great.
That's why we kind of argue that like social media has become the new word of mouth. It allows people to spread that word easier, quicker. You got people getting on there, like I said, asking for recommendations. And I think that's really working for you guys. Like I see your y'all's name tagged all the time. That customer service part of it, taking care of people, and they feel good about it after you leave, that just carries. They're going to always, tag you guys and put you in it. What do you guys, what's your plans for the future with the company? Is it, hey, we've built something, let's keep this baby smooth sailing, keep it how we always have, or is there aspirations to grow it or anything like that?
Yeah, there's always aspirations to grow. I like to think if you're not growing as a company, you're dying. So there's a lot of the higher end market in our area really, I don't feel has been touched. Not a lot of people market the higher end audience. So what I mean by that is you have Home Depot and Lowe's and Menards that kind of have the everyday appliances.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, a lot of people, even myself, go into Home Depot and it's right there. And it's just ease and
It's
convenience.
like the first thing that pops in your mind, do their mass marketing.
Exactly. And that high-end market, there really hasn't been any sort of like reach. So what we've started to do is with our higher-end brands, we've started to market specific brands and hotspots of where we know that those customers sit.
So how are you doing that? Let's get into the nuts and bolts, because that's what this is about, is helping other business owners. And I think that me and Richie have this question. how do you figure out, who that top tier customer is? How do you make contact with them and market to them?
Yeah, so just like any other community, obviously everybody knows where the big houses are. So that's kind of where we started. And
Just pulling numbers on,
just seeing the average income of the state of Kentucky, Ohio, Indiana. And then a big thing that we cannot stress enough is website analytics. Obviously, cookies and all that stuff, it just tells you where they are.
Okay, yeah.
So our website is tracked on just a zip code. It doesn't get like to the nuts and bolts, but a specific zip code of what they are looking up. So like, for example, the city of Union, 41091, a lot of people in Union are looking for, Bosch dishwashers or Bosch refrigerators, Thermador ranges, all these higher end customers. We see, okay, if they're looking at Bosch dishwashers, let's shoot out an ad, a focused ad or an email blast in that specific area of, hey, we're running a deal on Bosch dishwashers.
And what is the ad itself? Are we talking about a card in the mail or online Google ad? Or are we talking about Facebook? Are we talking about all of it? What do you guys do?
So our, excuse me, our company who is partnered with, obviously, buying groups, they help us with the umbrella effect. So they do the, hey, here's an email blast, or hey, here's a 30-second clip you can throw on the news, or something you can post on your social media. What we're specifically doing is we're sending out flyers through both email and mail. Don't quote me on the mail because that might have gotten cut, but I know we have gone forward in sending out flyers to all of the addresses in that area that we have of, hey, we're running a deal on Bosch dishwashers, buy an 800 series dishwasher, we'll pay for your install. Mm-hmm. Hey, buy a Bosch dishwasher, an instant $200 rebate, and we'll pay for your install. So it's like, oh, we were looking at this, we didn't know we had all these extra features that would come with it of, well, the Bosch dishwasher's $1,000. Do I want to pay $200 to have them come out and install it? I don't know. And then we send out that flyer and they're like, well, we were already looking at this. So maybe I didn't know we were going to save $300. Maybe we should go out and look at it. Yeah. So it's more just getting them in the door.
Yeah.
And then with our higher end customer, they're always in the market. They're always looking because once that next deal strikes, we need to be the first thing that pops into their head. Yeah. And we focus on the Google platform where if you look up Thermador refrigerator, hopefully Hagedorn Appliances is the first thing that pops up.
Yeah.
So with that, we're trying to just control the market. Like, who doesn't want to control their market?
Right.
So you focus on where people are looking, because if you're posting something that nobody's going to want to buy a $20,000 refrigerator, they're just going to keep scrolling past you like, okay, when I'm in the market for a washer, they're selling $20,000 refrigerators, they're going to be too expensive, and they just keep passing it. What we want to stress is we work with you. We don't work with specific tiered people.
Yeah.
I want to work for your needs. Mm-hmm. So that's where it comes into play of we have to focus specific areas on specific products, specific price levels, and it gets fun because you mismatch one and you're like, crap, it's not working,
Let's talk about something that none of these big box stores do.
Yeah.
Do you guys install dishwashers?
Everything.
There you go.
Oh, they don't do it?
Fuck no.
That is...
They'll drop your dishwasher off in a box and say, good luck.
That's what happened to me literally last week, and I had to call Paul over.
Should have went to Hagedorn's, man.
Well, Paul did it for $50.
They would have did it for free. Right?
Depending.
Yeah, we should have bought it from you guys. We had a gift card to Best Buy.
Yeah.
From Christmas.
Yeah.
But, After this conversation, and that's what I wanted to bring up is I think that more of your all story and like this type of stuff should be turned into content and out there on social media since people are already tagging you guys, but knowing that, hey, go here, it's just the same as going there, only you're going to treat it right, and they're going to handle any warranty problems, all that, and they're going to try to push you to get what you should get rather than just coming in there and seeing whatever's shiny. I think that's what happens when people, they go, I'm sorry, ladies, I'm going to throw you under the bus, but sometimes it's the ladies, they in there, they're just like, oh, blinking lights and screens and all this, and like, LG's really good at doing that, like, just slap TVs all over the oven, that'll get them to buy it.
100%, 100%.
And put some apps on the refrigerator. That's more important than the
man
engine.
go in there and be like, oh, I like that. Men don't give a fuck.
Right.
Give me a white refrigerator
that works.
You always see the meme of the old refrigerators that are still running from like years and years ago.
I tell customers all the time, if you've got a garage fridge that still works, do not replace it.
Yeah.
There's no reason to.
Yeah, that's the truth. So, do you guys have a in-house? I would say maybe a social media manager or somebody who replies to people on Facebook, Instagram, somebody who controls your Google in-house, stuff like that. Post your pictures and.
So we outsource it. It's not in-house, but she comes in. I believe it's once a week, twice a week, and she focuses on the everyday customer. And then when we rebranded back in 2019, 18 or 19, we hired a business consultant who focuses on the higher end market. And he is more focused on that, hot spot of, hey, where are customers looking up Sub-Zero, Wolf, Thermador, and where are customers looking up Bosch, KitchenAid, Gen Air. So the day-to-day stuff is run by a lady who's been with my dad since I think he started. And she does, if you look on our Instagram, Hagedorn Appliance, you'll see it. One of our sales guys tells you the deal of the week, and is just like, I think this week it was, if you buy a Frigidaire professional package, you get a free dishwasher. So, and he'll talk about, what big features there are on each appliance. So I think we do a really good job at just basically keeping up with what's going on in the appliance industry, because every day something's different.
Let me ask you this, and I think this could be beneficial if you don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
But do you cater to house flippers?
I was going to bring that up too, but when you cut me
off. Because there's so many flips going on. I would say there's hundreds a month going on.
The river cities.
And they usually will find the cheapest stainless steel package that they can find. I'm wondering
that knocks out the whole kitchen.
Yes, knocks out the whole kitchen, gets it delivered and installed. I'm wondering if you guys have a cheap package.
Oh, 100%.
That you can cater to them and beat Home Depot and Lowe's prices, because that's where they're
going.
If you can.
All right, guys, listen. My followers out there, I have tons of real estate agents and flippers.
Yeah.
Hagedorns.
Yeah, come visit us. My day-to-day job is I am focused on pretty much beating the manufacturer pricing. So there is rebates that they release, and we have partnerships with the retailers or with the manufacturers to give us the edge on the big box stores, because if we don't have the edge on the big box stores, there is no Hagedorn.
That's what I wondered. I think a lot of people, they see you all as a smaller shop, that they're going to pay more there, and that's usually typically what happens. If you go to the mom and pop shop, they have to charge more to stay alive because they're not able to get everything in bulk.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you, I know one flipper in particular that when Home Depot has a certain deal, they'll go in and buy 5 or 6 of these packages and store them in a storage unit.
So
because they they don't have this deal all the time.
Yeah.
Are you able to have this deal all the time if they need it?
So it really depends on volume, just like anything else does. If I know you're going to guarantee me, 15 houses a year or even 5 houses a year, I will store the product for you, because a lot of things
Boom.
that we do is we have a bunch of builders, like we're partnered with Arling House Builders.
Yeah.
They do 100 plus houses a year. What we like to do is, they're not going to use 120 houses all within the same month. We get the same pricing. So what we do is we were just like, hey, if I know you're going to give me 10 houses, or even if it's 2, I'll give you builder pricing, and I beat the box stores, because quite frankly, I want your business.
All right, all the builders out there follow me.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a huge thing, because I remember when we flipped a house and we compared prices before I knew that Josh already had this figured out. I was shopping for stuff, and when he came in with the pricing that he had, I was like, holy shit, dude. And it was actually much nicer appliances than I was getting at a more expensive of a cost through the big box stores.
This is huge information for people. A lot of people, I think, really have this idea that you guys are going to be more expensive.
I mean, overall, it was almost a $2,000 savings.
Yeah.
For nicer appliances. So, I mean, yeah, if you're flipping houses and you're doing shit like that, this is where you need to go, because, you're talking to a different sales guy at Home Depot all the time. They don't know who you are. You come in here, you got probably the same guy you deal with. They know exactly the package you want. You just call and say, hey, I need this. I need that package delivered here. And you're done. They already know what you need. They already have it. It's a personal relationship at that point. So I feel like that's huge, dude.
Yeah.
I feel like that's really huge.
So a lot of things that we do with builders, for new builders specifically, is we'll bring them in. We'll have them meet with their salesperson, and when we figure out, okay, if you need, a fridge, a range, a dishwasher, and an over-the-range microwave, let me build 2 packages for you, or 1. There's a lot of builders that only have 1 package, and they'll email, call, text even the salesperson's number, and they're just like, hey, we need it at this address. I need it by 2 weeks or whatever. Now, sometimes with newer builders, we need more of a heads up, but builders that they're doing 1 house a month, they just send a text, hey, we're opening up a job, or an email, hey, we're opening up a job, here's the email, we need 1 package. Boom, our salesperson writes the order. All right, call me when you need it. We order it, we stage it for them, we wait for them to call, get it delivered, we're done.
Yeah, that's really huge.
Yeah, you don't have to go onto Home Depot's website. You don't have to go into Home Depot, Lowe's, any of them. You just shoot them an email. Call is obviously quicker. If you call them, it's obviously quicker. But
and the thing is shopping packages to see where you can get it the cheapest.
Exactly.
You already know your cost.
Yeah.
Like if they call and say, hey, I'm going to do 10 houses this year, they got the same cost all year.
Yep.
They can budget that into the flip
price,
and they already know.
Yep. So the cheat way of doing it is, like, rebates happen monthly. Every rebate is different. Basically, what we're doing is we're grabbing the average cost of a rebate, to where you don't have to send in an email to the manufacturer and wait for it to get approved, and then you get like a Visa gift card of whatever, like $200 or whatever it is. We'll just build that into your cost already, and we'll claim it for you, and we'll basically get it on the back side. But you don't have to deal with the backflips of.
I hate it when I see a rebate.
Yes.
I'm like, oh, so it doesn't cost this. You just got me to come stop and look at this.
Correct. And obviously,
and then I gotta
like,
jump through hoops to get it.
We do it too. We have to. Like right now, we are the only appliance dealer in the area that offers Electrolux laundry. It's front load only. We have a buy one, get one free pedestal, and there's $200 of rebates right now. Yeah. So buy one, get one free pedestal. It's $200 rebate after everything's done, you're looking at like $1,600 for a set, where if you bought it straight up from Home Depot, you're looking at like $2,400.
Really?
Yeah. But you do have to send in the email and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, we're saving you, $800.
Right.
So.
Yeah, that's huge. That definitely should be a reel, and that should be pushed out to all the real estate groups.
Yeah.
Because I really feel like they don't know.
No.
I really feel like they don't know.
Yeah. No.
They don't know.
So.
I think a lot of marketing that goes out, as far as like cards and emails, you got a certain percentage of people who are actually going to pay attention to that.
100%.
Most people are throwing call it junk mail right into the trash unless they're in the market right then, like you said, which you are targeting that, which is great.
I feel like Home Depot and Lowe's probably gets a lot of their customers on these deals by TV commercials, I would say, because they push those pretty hard. I don't ever see them on Facebook or anything pushing deals.
I do, just
You
because
will
I'm in the
now
industry.
that we've talked about this,
Yes.
it is all you will see.
So they do send out deals like that?
They do.
I see stuff on Facebook ads. Like when you talk about you're watching TV and a commercial comes on now, even on a streaming service, which is bullshit now.
Yeah.
We go straight to our phones. Well, the problem is like you go straight to your phone, the same ad is like down there on your phone. You're scrolling by it. And I think what they're doing is they're grabbing each generational's audience. All the older people still, they'll
watch the commercial.
Yeah, they'll watch the commercial, and then we're down here like scrolling, and we're still taking it in this way.
Yeah.
So it's all the same at that point.
So one thing we are trying to do as a company is we are trying to get the younger generation. So like even my generation, my friends, when I catch in with them, just saying what's going on, they're like, yeah, like, we just moved into this apartment. I got a washer and dryer from Home Depot, and I'm like, come on.
You're just like a real estate agent that gets pissed when someone buys a house, and
Yeah.
because people, it's all top of mind for people.
Everybody goes to Home Depot. It's just, it is what it is, and they know that they have it.
You guys need mass content to go against that.
Yeah.
Holler at me.
So
That's what you need.
it is.
Almost every single day, probably.
Well, the funny thing is I was
into the neighborhood groups. Hey, are you going to Home Depot today to buy a washer and dryer? Don't do it. I'm going to save you literally thousands. Just drive over to Dixie Highway. We got you. There's the first reel. Cut that. Bang. Every day with it.
So
Pleading with people.
Well, the funny thing about marketing is I was scrolling through Facebook just checking in on everything, and my wife was over my shoulder, and she's like, "Man, you would be the person that only gets appliance advertisements targeted towards you." I was like, "Well, it's the only thing I look at."
Hey, it kind of helps you out.
And it does. It 100% does. And the fun thing about it is if we see Home Depot marketing, a GE top load set for whatever, $10.99 or something.
Dude, you can make your own ad.
I just make my own because we price match everything.
Yeah.
I know what the prices are, so I just price match everything.
Yeah.
Our website is matched with every other competitor, so whatever theirs shows, our shows.
Automatically?
Automatically.
That's fucking wild.
So let's go over the benefits of going to Hagedorn rather than Home Depot and such.
You're calling me, basically. You're calling a person, not
You're not waiting on hold for somebody to pick up that's busy in appliances.
correct.
Then you get an
They also work in lumber.
then you get an electrician over there like, hello?
Yeah.
I'm looking for this washer. Well, give me a minute, will you?
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
I think you went on lunch.
Yes.
It's annoying.
You're calling us. Obviously, we have
You guys are experts. You're not dollar per hour, just like regular high school kids.
Yes. Another thing that we like to pride ourselves on is our sales guys are selling what you want. They're not selling what
makes them
the most money. They're selling what you are specifically wanting.
Yeah.
Obviously, good salespeople would say, I'm in the market for a washer. Well, let me show you the Speed Queen that's the most expensive. But at the same time, it's going to last you the longest.
Yeah.
So
any good salesperson is going to give you a good, better, best.
Exactly. But with going to us, you're never going to get a 1-800 just prompt of what's your problem.
And then when it comes to service.
And when it comes to service, they're like, okay, type in the serial number. No, we have all the information on hand. We know if you call from the phone number that you ordered the appliances to, a lot of times your order just automatically pops up.
Yeah.
So we can just pull up your order.
Wow.
You're talking to a human.
And the kicker at the end, it's cheaper.
Not always.
Not always.
For builders, we try and make it cheaper.
Yeah.
So the everyday consumer,
It's the value.
it's the
value is better, period.
Yes.
Yeah.
The biggest thing that we get kickback on is our delivery. So our delivery right now is $155. Home Depot, Lowe's, Menards, it's free.
Yeah.
But when you get down into the nitty-gritty of it, it's dropping it off on your front porch for free delivery, just like any other Amazon delivery.
Yeah.
You want it installed,
And that's a third party.
and that's a third party.
Yeah.
You want it installed, you have to buy, for example, for a washer, you have to buy the washer hoses, you have to buy the haul away of the appliance, you have to pay for the installation,
The hidden cost.
the hidden costs. 2 years ago, I did
Another reel.
2 years ago, I did a deep dive
Yep.
on.
Bait and switch is what that's called.
2 years ago, I did a deep dive on trying to figure out if we were losing money or making money on our delivery card charges. What I did was I went to Home Depot, Lowe's, and Menards and acted like a customer. I also went on their website. What do you think the average cost of a full home installation of fridge, range, dishwasher, over-the-range microwave, just a normal, basic kitchen package,
They won't
$500 to $600.
They won't install a dishwasher though.
to get them installed?
Oh, third party.
So their delivery, if you want it installed, is third party. But I'm
Everything
saying
is now, right?
everything is. If it's just drop off, it's the normal Home
I
Depot
would
guys.
say probably around $450.
So a full 4-piece kitchen package to get it fully installed, like we do for $155. If you get the installation of the dishwasher and the OTR, you're looking at, it was like, at that time, it was like $450 for us. For them to get everything installed, hauled away, like we would do for $450, the average cost was $1,300.
Wow.
So on a 4-piece kitchen package, we're saving you already.
I would also like to.
And you're getting hosed by the wording of it all.
Correct.
So how are you gonna fix
Well,
that? Why don't you
it's-
just word it like them, flip it?
It always says free delivery in big and
Mm-hmm.
below it.
Fine print.
Actually, it's not fucking free. This is what it costs. like this is what it is actually free. So I wanna kind of like tell people about the third party systems as well. And it's not like you're hiring 2 men in a truck to deliver your appliances. What's happening is there's, I wouldn't necessarily call them bad people, but it's people that doesn't have such a great past that start their own business, rent a truck from Ryder, and get subcontracts through these larger companies.
Yeah.
You don't know who
You don't know who's coming to your actual address.
You have no idea who's actually
Probably
coming.
a felon. Probably somebody who could not get a job.
I mean, just because you're a felon, I'm a felon. I mean, I tell everybody, you have a past.
The
and you
violent
change.
kind of felons.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh my God.
I mean, you don't really know. Like a felony is a felony at the end of the day in some people's eyes, but there's levels to it.
Oh, hell yeah.
So, I mean, you don't know what you're getting. And there's no, on these third party, I've looked into this. I was going to start a delivery service back when
Yeah.
Tyler and stuff.
Right.
And there's no background checks for this.
Tyler would have been out there.
You start your own
Driving through
business.
your yard.
That is the background check. Do you have a legit business through the state of Kentucky, which is $40? There's nothing else to it. Do you have this and do you have insurance? That's $100 a month. Okay, you're in. That's literally it. This is what we're paying you. So literally, you have no idea who's in your house.
They don't care about the
They don't
product.
care about putting dents in your wall and shit. They don't care about any of it. But with this, you have in-house people that do it every single day that have the knowledge to hook up everything, that's probably used safety equipment, harnesses and stuff like that to prevent nicks in your walls and stuff like that. And it's a huge value aspect. And what people don't understand is these third-party delivery people aren't employees. They're
They just see a box
not.
that they got to get from point A to point B to make their money.
That's literally it. And I used to.
They're a logistics
One of my
company.
first jobs, I actually delivered appliances for Lowe's.
Yeah.
And I didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I didn't care. I was there to make $14 an hour. If I put a fucking dent in your wall, big deal. Call Lowe's about it.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like there's no. You don't care. You know what I mean? You're there for a paycheck and that's it. But I feel like of this family company, the people care. You know, because it is what it is at that point.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the thing when you have a baby of your business and you treat your employees good and they actually like coming to work, you get a totally different quality of product out of them.
Yeah.
And I think I just wanted to put that out there because I really don't think you know what you're getting yourself into when you get a delivery from a big box store.
That says free too.
That says free.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
I'll add to the free. I hate to say it, but my favorite thing to hear from a customer is we went to Home Depot and they didn't do anything. It sucks for the customer because, you know, you don't want them to have a bad taste in their mouth about appliance purchases. But for, you know, dishwashers and refrigeration, if they don't want to do it, these outside third parties, they'll just say, can't do it, and they'll leave. And they'll just drop the appliance off and be like, good luck, and they'll leave.
Yeah.
For me, you know what you're getting up front. Hey, for $200, we're gonna remove your old dishwasher, and we'll make sure up front, hey, is your valve in the sink underneath, are they in good standing? If they're not, we'll help point you in the right direction of how to get them replaced. We're not just gonna be like, hey, can't hook it up, it's wrong,
Sorry.
we're out.
I've done that before many times. Sorry.
We-
Your water line's not going to work. See ya.
We will tell the customer, and we have videos, I can show you the videos of pre-delivery and installation videos that we have. And if the guys get out there and they're like, this is a little sketchy, we will show the customer, hey, your water valve in your fridge, we don't feel comfortable hooking up with it. Here's a couple plumbers that we have. They know exactly what to do because they've worked with us. They know what to replace. It's probably going to cost you about X dollars. Do you want us to reach out to them, have them replace it, or do you have a guy that can come out and replace it? We'll leave the fridge here. Give us a call when it's finished. We'll come hook it up
you'll
for you.
come back.
We'll come back.
Wow.
No, that's
Customer service.
Customer service.
and you're eating that, but you're doing it to
We're eating
fulfill.
it, but it comes back to word of mouth.
Yeah,
Hey,
absolutely.
They told me that my valve was wrong
Yep.
and it needed replaced.
They saved me thousands from a leak.
Exactly. They came back. They didn't have to. They came back, finished setting everything up, done. They were great. So it's just
That's
that
awesome.
it's the extra step of I could be like any other company of don't touch it if you don't want to touch it, leave, we'll charge them again to come back. I don't want to do that because that leaves a sour taste in their
Of
mouth.
course it does.
Right.
It'll be the last time they buy from you
Exactly.
or any of their family.
Exactly.
So I don't want to keep speaking on big box stores. I'm not trying to bash big box stores. But
I
it's
am.
just- it-
Fuck them.
No, because they're in the business to profit.
They are.
And it's okay. That's their business. But here's the difference between them profiting and you making a profit as a business. When you walk into a Lowe's or Home Depot or Menards, whatever, you're going in there and getting a can of paint, you're getting some screws, and you're getting some appliances. So they're in the business of purely how can we profit in a vast majority of things. When they walk in here, you're not shopping for paint and screws. You're shopping for, we are professionals at appliances, and we actually know the product that we're selling And we're not just going to try to sell anything to make a profit. We've done extensive research and actually have dropped manufacturers because of the problems we've had in the past, because we stay up on all the knowledge. So it's like buying a car from a used car lot versus it's like buying a Chevrolet from a used car lot versus going to Tom Gill Chevrolet. They know their cars.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's it.
They had mechanics in there that were there for Chevy.
So it's like, that's kind of what you're buying is like when you go to these big box stores, you're dealing with somebody like a used car salesman. They're just going to sell you whatever the fuck, whatever. It doesn't matter. They don't know about the product. They're just trying to sell it.
They know how much it costs.
Yeah. So it's a huge difference to go to a niche, place like yours versus a big box store.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's
You're paying
jack of all trades versus the professional at one is, a big difference.
It sounds like you guys price match, and even in the case that if you're paying any more, it's for the value. You're getting the value out of that, and not getting screwed on the back end with the bait and switch.
Yeah. One thing that I brought up to my father when I first got into the business is I was like, why don't we do more? He's like, what do you mean? It's like, we could be the whole like one-stop shop for a kitchen. He's like, well, why would we do that? I'm like, because they can come in, they can pick their countertops, their flooring, their backsplash, their cabinets, and their appliances, and we know what works for each appliance. So we know what cabinets is, and he's like, then you're not perfect. Like, but aren't we in the business of like making money? He's like, no, you're in the business of being the perfect appliance company. Yeah. You want to be known as, if I go there, I know they'll get it right. Yeah. I know that I can trust them with my appliances.
That's my business model as well.
Yeah.
I'm very, very strict on that business model because I really think it works.
It does.
I really do think it works.
If you go, it's just like hypothetical, if you go to Hagedorn and you're like, well, I hope this works because, they sell all these other things, hopefully the appliances is going to be okay. But if I can go to Hagedorn and I know they'll get it right, everybody's going to be like, well, shoot, all right.
That business model is perfect.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with it. I mean, he can offer SEO and all this other bullshit that all these other marketing companies offer.
Yeah.
But he's like, no, I'm good at this. This is what I like doing.
Yeah.
And this is what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
I don't care if there's more money to be made. I don't want to do that.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking when you were saying your dad was saying that. I was like, I totally get what he's saying. He's saying that we're great at this. Let's be great at this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I totally
agree. If we introduce some other things into it that we don't love or have a passion for, then we're going to start.
You're getting choppy.
Yeah, start dialing back.
Yeah.
On what we love.
That's why you got rid of lawnmowers.
I have people literally almost every week asking me to do SEO work, and I found a guy who's like awesome at it, and I just refer them to him now. But it's just like, that's not what we do. We create art.
Yeah.
And I really stick to that. We create art. There's been tons of things I could have done to
make money.
By doing photos and just hiring anybody, blah, blah, blah. But no, we've grown slowly. We only bring on people who are artists. Like, there's tons of people out there with cameras that I could probably have everyone canvassing the area doing real estate photography. But I refuse to do that. I got like 2 or 3 guys because they're the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
that's what I try to keep around.
That's exactly my business model too, man. Like, I can go out there and do everything.
And it's like, we're like, that's why I was asking you earlier, like, what's the future? And it's like, businesses, they have different eras. They got the baby era where it's brand new and they might fail.
Yeah.
Then you've got like that toddler area where you're getting some work and shit, but you're fucking up here and there, and you got problems. You got a lot of problems going on. And then you get to a point where you're like an established small business, a small company that has everything running right. And that's like you guys.
Yeah.
Then you can go and try to franchise, and you can try to go corporate and go, nationwide with this thing. And that's when things start getting sketchy, and that's when you lose control, and what it started as, and the moral values behind it, and the hey, we got to do these things right, that starts to get stripped away back up there. And like
Yeah.
every business has to decide where they even want to go. A lot of people always think that when someone starts a business that they're trying to go worldwide. And it's like, no, I think that everyone that's involved in my company can make a great living by us staying here and staying true to what we do.
Yeah. So there's an appliance company in Chicago. It's kind of like the pinnacle, I think, of appliances. It's Apt, ABT, Apt Appliance,
Such a weird name.
right? They are one showroom. That is it. They probably do over 400 million in sales. Wow. On one location. Their warehouse, showroom floor, and their customized, like they will build a kitchen package for you with
Like granite?
cabinets, everything.
Is that
but
kind of where you got
but I think they partner with other
Another-
companies
Yeah.
to where they will get you in the right direction, but then they're like, okay, now this person's going to help you with finalizing the cabinets and the countertops.
Yeah.
Kind of
That's
like a Kelly Brothers, where they
Okay,
do
that's cool.
everything but the appliance
That's
part.
cool.
Right.
So I think that's where that came from. But that's where I was thinking. I was like, well, what if we build that? Because nobody in our area has that, where they can come to Hagedorn, build their kitchen, and then another company just deals with it, and I only have to deal with the appliances.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's a big showroom, but
And I was also thinking that would help you with custom builders, getting in with them and all that.
100%.
Because I work with a couple custom builders, and I thought to myself, these people are meticulous. These people are picking out everything in their house. Shouldn't they know Hagethorn? Shouldn't this guy say, hey, what you should get is the Speed Queen, and we got Hagedorn that'll bring it in?
So they send, we partner with a lot of custom builders. They will send their customers into our showroom.
Yeah.
That way, a salesperson can show them around. What I'm actually doing right now, funny you say that, is I am building the average, what each custom builder has on average, what they sell. That way I can build them basically our flyer of here's how much this is going to cost you, because all custom builders have a budget.
Yeah.
Here's how much I'm going to be spending on my kitchen appliances. I cannot go over this. So I'm like, here's your tier levels. This is on average what they sell. And then they can kind of pick and choose, like, I don't really like that range. I want this range. I don't like that fridge. I want this fridge. But a lot of times custom builders are like, go to Hagedorn. They've got 3 to choose from. There you go.
Yeah.
So if
And having both those options would be awesome. I think that you're on to something. Like, obviously, hey, do you want to just go out to Hagedorn and see it in person? But you might have those newer people who are like, no, show me something I can click on.
Exactly. So that's something that I would like to build towards, is on our website a builder focused, where the builder logs in all of their information. Here's the last kitchen package that you did.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
That's going to be a lot, obviously, but I would like to build, like Arling House, we build packages for Arling House because you can only choose from 3 packages. They don't do anything outside of that. You have to choose what we have for them.
Yeah.
They're a high scale builder. They're on like Drees. They're not gonna do like full
customized
appliances.
They have customized.
Yes. But then you look at a builder that, does $2, $3, $4 million house, they're going to want more of I want to choose my appliances because
I want the
I'm
Speed Queen
spending
to last forever.
Exactly. So I'm building those packages, and I kind of want to just get a baseline just to show customers that are building these houses that have a budget on their kitchen, like, I love this kitchen. Well, it's like $12,000 out of your budget, and then they're all bummed because, they went through all of this work, and then they're like, so you're telling me I can't get it?
Yeah.
So I kind of want to build those levels where it's like, thanks for your budget. Here's what we can offer you of like here down.
Right.
That way they're not going through the whole process of,
getting there before all this planning happens. That's what I was going to mention earlier when we were talking about how you get your businesses. One, he brought up the flippers, getting in with them, and then the home builders I think would be huge.
Yeah.
The more custom builders you got, because you were talking about high end. That's going to get you the high-end client, the one that wants the best thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome stuff.
Even realtors, I mean, from what I understand, a lot of customers just take their washer and dryer from house to house, even their fridge. Shoot our name out. I mean, like, we're there for everybody. So
Yeah, I have an extensive, Rolodex of real estate agents.
Yeah.
So you should come out to the Keller Williams meetings and meet some people.
I'd appreciate
That'd
it.
be a crazy partnership.
You should. You can become an affiliate of them and attend all their meetings and stuff, and you'll be connected in with all those people. But
I would appreciate it.
I'll definitely be suggesting you guys to
Yeah.
everybody I'm working with. I think it's awesome what you're doing. I think we've reached the point.
Spirit animals?
Are you going to do it? Did we got the button? We don't got the button.
No button.
Damn it, Josh.
No,
If you're
Josh
listening,
voice
Josh.
button.
We need a damn video or sound bite of you doing spirit animals.
He sent it in the Facebook chat,
Oh,
but I couldn't download it. So
Oh,
yeah.
gosh.
He's like an old man with technology.
next
Can
time,
you email that to me? He's like, "Argh."
next time he's here, we'll have to get him on recording doing it.
Does he text you with the audio? He never texts you?
Sometimes he'll
Every
do that.
time I will text him a message and he'll shoot me back an audio
He's
message.
always with the audio message. I can't play them out loud. So it's like taking me forever to hear because I don't know what he's going to say out loud, and plus I ain't trying to play something out loud when I'm with people. So yeah, Josh, quit doing that.
Quit doing that. We know you're watching.
Take away his voice text, Lindsay.
I think he does it while he's driving.
He does.
Yeah.
You know, he don't want to
He
sit
does.
there and text
It's
while
smart.
he's driving.
He hasn't learned that you can do voice to text yet.
Yes. Yeah.
He's just
Siri.
recording it literally.
Siri.
All right, so yeah, at the end of every show, what we do is we give you a spirit animal. Now that we've got to know you, like what did you derive from? Like where did this guy come from? What characteristics does he have and stuff? So yeah, we do the spirit animals at the end just for a good laugh and everything. Sometimes it's funny, sometimes it's not. You got one yet, Richie? I've got mine. I already
Well, you go ahead, Dan.
started formulating early in the game because sometimes we get stumped. I came up with, and this is based off the actual action and video I saw. I'm giving him the crow,
Oh.
the bird, the crow. So the
Okay.
crow's very intelligent animal. It's one of the most
appreciate
intelligent
that.
animals out there. But what I like about them is how they're resourceful. So everything I've heard about you is like you're in the background, like moving things around. Like, how do I make this work? Rebate. Let's go ahead and take care of that for
Yeah.
him. That'll bring this price down.
Yeah.
And they're thinking about the perception of everything too.
Yeah.
On the other end, like you're moving these things around to try to get the best outcome.
Yeah.
And the video that made me think of a crow was they had like a glass of or a bottle of water that had water in it about halfway filled, and the crow wanted to drink the water. So he knew the water was in there, and he could not get to it with his beak. It wasn't long enough.
I've
So what
seen
did he
this
do?
video.
He went and picked up little pebbles
Yep.
and put it into the glass until the pebbles went to the bottom and pushed the water up into his drinking area.
Yeah.
So that's how I kind of came up with that one. You
pretty
like
good.
that?
That's pretty cool.
That was a fucking good
That's pretty cool.
spirit
cool.
animals.
I appreciate
Reel
that.
that.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Well, I'm going to give you the sly fox,
Oh.
and not because you're sly to the customer. It's because of what you're doing in the back end.
Yeah.
What sparked my interest is you being on Facebook and seeing all these ads, and you're just like using it to your advantage.
Yeah.
So like Fox are like they're strategic thinkers in the long run. They plan and develop long-term plans to get that prey.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's basically what I have for you
Yeah.
because that's what I can see like knowledge-wise, and I think it fits pretty perfect
Yeah. I appreciate it. Yeah. I like that.
Sweet. That was a good one.
on the fly.
Crow and a fox.
Crow.
I like it.
fox.
Now it's your turn to give us ours.
Oh gosh.
We're kidding.
Oh
Yeah.
gosh.
Oh gosh. The only person that we put on blast was Josh Sneed, which he's a comedian. We wanted to hear.
Oh,
You know
well, yeah,
Josh.
100%.
We wanted to hear.
Why wouldn't you?
We wanted to hear what he had.
I knew he's
He killed it.
he's an improv guy. He went around the room and absolutely destroyed. It was funny because we had regular microphones, And when he came in, he popped it off and held it the whole time.
You're like a comedian would.
So it was really fun.
Great.
To get up and walk around.
Yep.
He probably would have if we would have let him walk around. That's funny.
Before we head out,
Yeah.
tell the people, camera's right there, tell the people, how they should, get a hold of you guys. What's the best way to come into the shop or what?
Yeah, so you can visit us online at hagedornappliance.com, and that will kind of give you a baseline. On the very front page, it shows you our showroom. We had a video giving you the showroom tour, so that'll kind of give you a baseline of what you're going to walk into. You can also call us at 859-342-6060, and any of us could help you.
Awesome.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Guys, if you watch this episode, it's clear. You got to stop by Hagedorn's if you've got an appliance issue or you're trying to get some new stuff put into the house.
Yeah.
Stop there first before you go to Home Depot.
Yeah.
See what they got. Guarantee you it's going to come out a better outcome. And then the customer service part of it, I think, is huge. The service part of it. We already know that all these things are made by the manufacturer. Ain't their fault, with plastic parts. And eventually there's something's going to crack. Something's going to break. Do you want to be on the phone with Samsung and they're sending out some third-party guy, or do you want to be on the phone with your local Hagedorn's and they're going to send somebody out there and try to fix the problem, not just replace it?
Yep, absolutely.
I love it all.
I think if you have time, instead of stopping by Hagedorn's first, I think you should stop by them last. That way you can judge experience and analyze the entire experience while shopping.
Yeah.
And then come in last to the professionals and see the difference.
100%.
Test the knowledge on the
people.
100%.
Start asking questions.
Well, funny you say that. What I tell a lot of my friends that are shopping for appliances, we have a small showroom compared to all these big box stores. I was like, go see them first. They're probably going to be able to show a wider variety of what I also offer. So go see them, touch the appliances, and then come visit me. I'll have different options, and we'll kind of just base it from there.
Yeah. Point is, come in there and give them a chance. Obviously, from what I've learned, best choice in the business.
Appreciate it.
Sure.
Guys, this is the Make Your Move podcast. This is what we do. We bring in local business owners, entrepreneurs, influencers, anybody who's making their move. Jake's making his move up the ladder at his family company, 5th generation, crazy. If you're out there and you've got a business and you want to come tell your story, message us. If you're out there and you want to start something, you don't know how to start it, I'm still looking for that person to come on. I want that person to come on who's starting a business and wants to come in here and workshop it, and we can tell you what we think you should do. And pretty much everybody that sits down here is a pretty successful entrepreneur and that can help you. Peace.